Here we are, and look at this. Willie Mack taking his eye off Funny Bone, and he uses that to jump at the advantage as the Minions are at ringside. Maybe one day we'll find out who those guys are.
Now, can Funny Bone at any time tag in the Minions?
No, this is a singles match. Oh. Come on, you know the rules.
What? I was asking.
You know, if it was a handicap match, then I guess it could. And it also depended on the type of handicap match. And right now, he's dropping the elbows. He's going for the count, but he was actually choking Willie Mack.
No choking.
And as we've said on many occasions, Funny Bone, who has changed his ways, many people say for the better. You know, he left a weak link that he was with, and he's changed his career all around.
We don't talk about that guy.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
I don't even know what you mean. Funny Bone does what he has to do to win the match. Kicking somebody, stepping on their stomach, hitting them with a chair or a crutch.
You know, and that's what used to make Funny Bone so good, and he stepped away from that a while. He thought it was all about the fun in the games until he realized those few losses didn't sit well with him. And right now he's reinvented himself, and now he's a major force back here in FSW.
He's gonna have a belt soon, this man.
It's possible. He is a former No Limits champion who actually had to relinquish the belt due to injury a few years back.
What's bound to happen when you're jumping off a raft?
Yeah. Especially here in Mesquite, he jumped off the top of one
right.
the last time we were here.
You remember that, Commissioner Paulie?
I absolutely remember. I've watched this matchup. I need to pay attention to things, but
you know, this is a, you know, we have a lot of top contenders for the No Limits division, and this win definitely puts the guy who's victorious, you know, at the top of the heap. And, you know, last time we saw Willie Mack and Jacob Austin Young, they went to a time limit draw. Oh!
He took his head off!
Willie Mack just killed Funny Bone. And this match could be all over if he goes for the pin, but Funny Bone, very smart. He got himself onto the outside underneath the rope. Oh, and look at that huge forearm. Oh, and look at that one more time.
It's like getting hit with a side of beef.
And out goes Funny Bone out to the floor
See,
area.
But this is Funny Bone's territory out here.
And look at that, the Minions are like perched. And Willie Mack looks like he's ready to fly once again. But Funny Bone was able to stop him in his tracks. Oh, and look at that, huge clothesline, puts him right back down once again.
Did you see that, Paulie?
Dropping the elbow. And Willie Mack, he is just pounding away. And look at that knee right to the...
We say it time and time again, a guy the size of Willie Mack doing the things that he does.
No doubt about it. Lucha Underground superstar. We've seen him in Ring of Honor when they were here in Vegas. Willie Mack has definitely made a name for himself in the professional wrestling business, and he is a mainstay here in FSW. Beautiful hip toss. As Willie Mack is definitely bringing the chocolate thunder here in Mesquite.
Hey,
and look at this. Oh, and look at that.
Like nothing. He brushes him off like nothing. Oh! Oh!
And Willie Mack over the top.
That's a lot of beef going on here.
Taking out the Minions.
Oh!
And he didn't know where Funny Bone was, and he just ate the enziguri to the side of the head.
Uh-oh. See, that's it. When he starts pulling off that mask, that's like an over the top when Stallone turns the hat. Same thing.
And right now, Willie Mack in big trouble as Funny Bone. Oh, and look at that knee right to the side of the head on the outside. Willie Mack might get counted out if Funny Bone just wants to run back in the ring. I'm pretty certain he's going to walk away victorious. Oh, and look at that. Using Willie Mack as a human step stool.
Oh, and Bone breaks the count. That was
Funny
my
Bone,
water.
I guess he was thirsty.
Now, I didn't get involved in the match. I want everyone to know that, even though that's my water bottle.
And Funny Bone is taking it to Willie Mack over the top. Oh, and look at that, a double stomp from outside the ring, right to the midsection.
And Bone just putting the boots everywhere.
And Willie Mack, until the moment that he tried to take out the minions, he succeeded, but it has turned the match all around, and now it has been all Funny Bone who is screaming at the referee. He is going to do whatever he wants.
Maybe you should make a call about that, Commissioner.
I think these two guys are showing me that there are no limits as to what they can do in FSW. Maybe the winner deserves a title shot against whoever wins versus Boston Young.
Why are his answers always so political?
Well, you know, as the commissioner, he has to analyze all options.
What do you expect me to say, Sally? You want me to pick one side versus the other?
No, I'm just saying we ask you. Well, you know, I think that anybody's going to get a shot at the
Yes,
title.
everybody who wins tonight will get a title shot.
right.
Yeah, you know, all 9 guys are going to get a title shot. We're going to have a 14-man match. You know, Paulie Cover with those hard decisions, obviously, that he has to think over with the championship committee after our show this evening.
He's got everybody's best interest at heart, Paulie Cover does.
You know, Paulie's very excited after High Octane tonight. He's going to be heading over to the showroom to see the Deep Purple cover band. Sally.
Is that where we're going?
That's where we're going. It's a party tonight with Johnny Utah.
Drinks on the house? Or?
Let me check on that.
All right, let us know.
If you don't see me in the showroom, that means drinks weren't on the house and I went home.
We're staying right
And there is Funny Bone. He is going up top. Oh, and crash and burn. As Disco would say, high risk means no reward a lot of times. And right there, this could cost Funny Bone the match as Willie Mack stepped out of the way. And
now, does
right
Disco
now,
say that when he's checking the baseball scores?
probably.
Says it in between that?
Yes. Oh, and look at that. And Willie Mack. And the corkscrew elbow. He's got him up. And Willie Mack is starting to feel it.
Oh!
Oh, and look at that.
His skin is literally coming off his body.
1, 2. And only a 2 count as Willie Mack is putting it to Funny Bone after he missed the big move off the top rope. Willie Mack, he is trying to finish it. He wants one more shot at Jacob Austin Young.
Oh! And don't forget about Huey, Dewey, and Louie here in the corner still.
And they are going back and forth. And Funny Bone, and look at this. And Willie catches him.
Square on the head.
The cover.
This is it.
2. And it's only a 2 count as Willie Mack tried to put away Funny Bone.
You want to be a ref too, Commissioner? Would you mind Austin doing his job?
Great matchup here at the Casablanca here in Mesquite. The mule kick to the midsection as Funny Bone is back. Oh, and look at this, Willie stepping out of the way.
Whoa!
And look at that, the big boot to the side of the head, and Willie is trying to finish it.
Right, that's it.
And the big suplex. 1, 2.
Nothing stops this Funny Bone. Nothing.
And he is not able to put him away. What an effort by both men here in Mesquite. Battling it out, Willie Mack and Funny Bone. Oh, look at this. Standing moonsault. 1, 2.
Willie, look. Willie's confused. He don't know.
And Willie is going up top. This is where Funny Bone had his big mistake.
No.
And Willie is there.
No. That'll wake you up. He tripped. That's a shame.
And look at this, Funny Bone using it to his advantage. Oh, and look at that, the double stomp right in the face of Willie Mack. And he is going up top once again. Oh, and a second double stomp. 1, 2, 3, and there you have
the bone.
The winner of the contest, Funny Bone.
Climbing up the ranks to that No Limits Championship.
And this guy has been up and down, undefeated in FSW, defeating the likes of Willie Mack, Jacob Austin Young.
Wait, he's undefeated in FSW?
Not only had a few matches, but yes, he is.
So he's not. So he has not lost.
He has not.
This is a really. So he's the #1 contender.
At the moment, yes, he is. Great technical wrestler. It'll be interesting to see that, you know, the Funny Bone style and how it works with TJ. And let's see if a guy like Funny Bone can go move for move.
Well, we got some textbook technical wrestling to start it off.
And, you know, it's interesting with TJ. You know, sometimes people get enamored in just watching his match where it seems to get a little quiet because he's so good and he's pretty flawless when it comes to the technical skill of professional wrestling.
Wait a second. Wait. What did you just say?
That sometimes it gets a little quiet because people are watching some things that he does that a lot of people are incapable of doing.
Well, so wait a second. Okay, I'm not taking anything away from the guy, but you're saying that like you're using the silence as maybe like people are enamored.
Yes.
As you know, I mean, just want to play devil's advocate here, Joe. Some people might say that the word to use there would be boredom. Okay, that, you know, maybe.
Well, that would be an offensive statement.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, you know, at some point, maybe people that aren't, you know, maybe your narrative that, you know, people are enamored with scientific wrestling and chain wrestling.
Look at that beautiful counter into the drop kick.
But they're not silent right now.
No, they're not actually.
Okay, they're applauding. Okay,
they're trying to get behind TJ.
But to my point, okay, that you say that people are enamored with the technical wrestling and, you know, silent awe. You know, well, maybe he should be out there, maybe busting out a couple dance moves. You know, maybe popping the crowd.
Oh,
you know, I mean,
maybe a few flippity flops that you like.
Oh, you know me. I'd rather see a guy. I'd rather see a guy out there. If he came to the ring and could break dance, I think he'd really get over.
It's possible,
but he can't.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be a match that you're going to say at the end was a very good wrestling match. That you're going to see things.
Well, hopefully, I'd say, but it's a great wrestling match. Boy, you really have low expectations for this. Joe, what is going on?
I'm talking about you.
You're sitting there trying to talk about how, you know, we can expect some silence, you know, but hopefully we're going to see a very good match. I'm anticipating a great match.
You're twisting the words, as you can see. As I said, you know, he's outworking Funny Bone.
Okay.
You know, he's on the offensive and he's doing some great counters and he's doing stuff that a lot of times, as you say, when you see some wrestling nowadays, that more guys are concerned with flipping over the top rope, doing a suicide dive.
Well, perfect. You're right. You're right. Okay. But what we're seeing right now is you're seeing a guy that's more skilled in scientific wrestling than the guy he's competing against. And what happens when you have situations like that is very often a guy like TJ Perkins will turn a guy like Funny Bone into a pretzel like he's doing right now.
That is a phenomenal, and the crowd is responding. The crowd is like, wow, that is a move.
That's a submission almost. He shouldn't have let it go.
Into a predicament and the 0-2 count.
He's taking Funny Bone to the woodshed right now with the scientific wrestling. I mean, he's just out wrestling and he's making him look bad. Do you agree with that?
At this moment, he is. I'm pretty sure Funny Bone will, rethink things. And we know Funny Bone's a great competitor. He's not going to give up, and he's going to give his all. And I think that he's going to hang here with TJ Perkins.
Well, there's a mistake by Perkins. He was doing fine grounding the guy and wrestling him, but he tries a semi-high, not high-risk move, but he showed some risk there, and Funny Bone looks like he's taking advantage of it.
And look at this. Now Funny Bone working on the left leg. I guess he wants to show TJ that he knows what he's doing himself.
Wants to slow him down. He wants to slow him down because TJ's quickness is been on display here. He's out wrestling Funny Bone, quite significantly so far.
As
and
TJ
is a lot quicker than he is.
TJ went for the bottom rope, and Funny Bone, smart move, yanked him right back into the middle, so there was nowhere for TJ Perkins to go. Now, the only way to break this hold, he's going to have to get out of it or Wow, look at this.
Wow, look at that. Boy, he's just this is not a good night for Funny Bone so far. He's just getting taken to the cleaners here so far.
Well, that means there could be a new No Limits champion tonight.
Well, I sure would hope it wouldn't be in such a decisive manner like it's been so far. I mean, hopefully Funny Bone will put him in a better fight than he's doing right now. Look at this.
And he did it again. You know, maybe third time's a charm for Funny Bone.
Joe, he's killing this guy. I mean, like, let's be I'm calling a spade, but Funny Bone's the champion. I mean, you would think that if if you're just turning this on right now, we're telling you the guy with the face painted is a champion and the other guy is a contender, you'd probably think it'd be the other way around, wouldn't you?
And right there, the kick to the back, 1. And barely a 2 count. Funny Bone able to kick out, and it's all TJ Perkins so far, the challenger.
Well, you're a master of the obvious.
Well, in case somebody just tuned in. And right now, Funny Bone does not have an answer.
No, if this is like to put comparatively speaking.
If it was a grappling match like Sonnen versus Bisping.
Or let's call it like martial arts. This would be like a black belt versus a white belt right now. You know, like, and the white belt's going to need some pretty good luck to try to get something to get a significant advantage over the black belt.
Well, Funny Bone does have the minions at his disposal, as
they're gonna need to
Katie Sparrow might have to get involved.
They're going to need to do something soon.
Even the minions are looking like they are watching in awe, as they have probably never seen Funny Bone.
How do you know they're watching in awe? They got masks on.
They're just sitting there. They're motionless. They're just watching as their master.
Oh, look at that.
And there could be the opening that was needed. The minions. And Funny Bone going right to the fists of fury. And right now, Funny Bone, who's a pretty big fan favorite as well here in FSW, seems like the crowd turning on him a little bit.
And let's call a spade in this match. Is that TJ Perkins was taken to the cleaners and given him a wrestling lesson until the minions interfered, and this is the only time that Funny Bone has had any advantage in the match so far.
Well, they are there for a reason. Funny Bone has no qualms about doing whatever it takes to win the match, and
nor should he.
Right?
Nor should
he.
So
wouldn't you agree that was a great move on their part? It's turned the match around, where now Funny Bone has finally mounted some offense.
I mean, like, you could sit there and follow the model and like be you could be a good guy and follow the rules to the T, and have your ethics, have good morals about yourself, sleep well at night. But like a guy like a Bill Belichick, who's willing to bend the rules, stretch them as far as they go. Well, what does the guy have in his closet?
A lot of Super Bowl trophies.
Yeah, a lot of championships, right?
That's right. Funny Bone, a 2-time No Limits champion.
So I'm wondering right now, because Funny Bone has been able to test the limits of the rules here. He got the minions to interfere. And I'm wondering if TJ Perkins is the type of guy that will just play by the book, play by the rules, or is he the type of guy that's going to say, "Have an eye for an eye, I'm going to give him some of that back. Maybe I need to cut a few corners to turn this match back around."
And we'll definitely see that as Katie Sparrow using the bottom rope to...
yeah, she's trying to bury the ref right there. Did you see that?
Try to choke out TJ Perkins here. No Limits title on the line. Funny Bone, the champion. He was getting beat down pretty significantly early on. And look at this, TJ Perkins with the small package.
Oh, and he finally hit a clothesline. I knew he'd hit one of those eventually, Joe.
Eventually. And once again, I'm pretty sure you're not going to pin TJ Perkins
with a clothesline, yeah. Unless you're Okada with the Rainmaker clothesline, yes.
And look at this.
Oh, wow. Funny Bone giving him some of that back, huh?
Absolutely.
That's interesting. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. I didn't know the Funny Bone had this up his sleeve.
Funny Bone knows he's got to pull out all the stops.
Oh, wow.
Very nice. Drops him face first, going for the cover.
Wow, he almost got him.
And once again, a 2 count.
And now look at this. He's stretching TJ Perkins now. Holy cow, Joe. I did not see this coming. I mean, he's turning TJ Perkins into a pretzel.
Usually matches turn into a Pier 6 brawl. This one is turned into a scientific matchup.
Yeah, where they're just stretching each other left and right.
Very impressive performance by both men, but right now Funny Bone, and maybe that surprises TJ Perkins. Maybe he doesn't expect that from Funny Bone.
And let me tell you something. This has been an excellent match so far. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, what's the one thing we really haven't seen? that we see in most every match we see here.
Well, last week they did 34 dives.
Right.
So this week we're gonna, maybe these guys are saying, hey, they did enough.
Yeah, they did enough, but let's keep it to a minimum. Let's not try so many high-risk moves out there.
Oh, and look at this, nice
drop kick.
And the crowd is enjoying what they're seeing. They're seeing a fantastic wrestling match between two guys with the No Limits title on the line and a neck breaker.
Boy, what a big mistake by Funny Bone. Wow.
And the atomic drop with the back kick, and right now it looks like Funny Bone, once again, the No Limits title.
Oh, nice clothesline by TJ.
And that was definitely a high-impact flying clothesline by TJ Perkins, looking to become the No Limits champion here in FSW. And, one thing I've seen with both of these guys, that time is neither one's enemy. A lot of great cardio. Funny Bone prides himself.
Nice
and
suplex.
TJ Perkins also.
Oh, look at this.
Looked like the crowd was looking for the three amigos.
Nice.
But TJ, he's just moving and shaking up the offense.
And this is good, though. Okay, now he's going to go for a high-risk move, but he's beat the guy down enough. It's like he's not doing this recklessly.
And
he left himself an out. He left himself an out in case he screwed it up. Oh, now he's got a submission. Oh, wow.
And he's got Funny Bone's leg.
That's kind of like a knee bar almost.
And look at that, he's pulling off his paint.
Wow, that's crazy, huh?
But he gets to the rope and breaks it up. Once again, TJ Perkins possibly seconds away from becoming the No Limits champion.
Yeah. He's beat the paint off his face so far, you could almost say. Correct, Joe?
Absolutely. You definitely got to put both guys. Tremendous efforts by both men.
Ooh, he just ate a boot right there.
And right now, Funny Bone trying to regain some offense.
Oh, what a German. No, he didn't get him.
And a 2 count once again, as this time Funny Bone is able to mount a little bit of an offensive, trying to put away TJ Perkins. And it looks like he's going to go on top.
This is not a good idea right now.
And he looks like he might be a little gassed, Disco.
Yeah, he is. I wouldn't go for this right now, Joe, to be honest with you.
And it looks like TJ's looking from the corner of his eye.
Yep.
And he kind of had it scouted as he misses the double stomp. And once again.
Oh. A nice leg whip out of that. And that should ground Funny Bone now. He hurt his knee.
And you can see he is not moving around as quickly as he did earlier on. Oh, look at that. Chop right to the throat.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Funny Bone puts a couple of moves together, finishing him off with the Enziguri.
We didn't finish him off yet.
And it looks like he wants to with the Brain Buster. Can he get up TJ? Oh, and look at this. And we've seen him win the title on Jacob Austin Young.
Oh, he reversed it.
And it looked like Funny Bone held on, but once again.
Right back to that knee bar, Joe.
And it looks like the minions were kind of reaching out for Funny Bone to try to grab their hands. And of course, if he gets disqualified, he retains the title. And now TJ. Oh, look at that. Nice move by Funny Bone, but he gets caught.
Oh, he almost got him. That was a surprise pin out of nowhere.
At first, to me, it looked like a counter from Funny Bone, but TJ stopped him right in his tracks at another 2 count. And if this had to go to the scorecards, Disco, TJ Perkins would be
slightly ahead.
Yes. But Funny Bone definitely coming back in this matchup. And he's got him up.
Ooh, what was that? Wow.
And it looks like he nailed him in the back of the head with the kick as TJ once again is going on top. But look at this.
The minions again. Wake up, ref. Wake up, ref.
I think Funny Bone was complaining about his knee, and look at that. It was all playing possum.
Unreal.
And as you know, Disco, it's hard for one guy to beat 5.
Well, it's also hard for one referee to follow 5 guys. Oh, look at that.
And the opening that Funny Bone needed. He hits him with the double stomp, and right now he has got something latched on.
It's like a cobra. Wow, he got him. Wow.
And it is too much for TJ
Wow.
Perkins as
What a
Funny
big
Bone.
win for Funny Bone, huh?
By
Over
submission.
TJ Perkins.
A submission win. That is shocking. Disco Inferno. If we saw a submission tonight, you would have to bet money that TJ Perkins would be the one putting away Funny Bone. But
Well, I wouldn't have thought that. What, is that what you were there? I'm going to tell Funny Bone that you said that.
This is a blood feud. Both of these guys are killers. I've been in the ring with both, and here we go.
And look at that, right to the jaw. Funny Bone quickly. You know, we've seen it last year. Funny Bone in the steel cage defeated Mike Delight.
Absolutely.
No stranger, Funny Bone.
I'll tell you, Funny Bone is also the Freak Show Wrestling champion. He won that belt from me in a Carnival Death match, very similar to this. Anything goes, weapons, lions, tigers, bears, you name it. He is no stranger to this kind of match. As devious as Cody is, I don't know if he is ready for something like this. We will see.
And the funny thing is, you know, Funny Bone, Cody, they all have their fans. It's pretty split. There's a lot of fans that love Funny Bone, but let me tell you something. They saw him from the beginning, and there's a lot of people that are behind Cutthroat Cody, despite some of his despicable actions, Sinn Bodi.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, both of these guys are villains, and they're loved. You know, so pick your horse and bet. This is going to be tremendous. Like I said, this is a blood feud, and Cody has risen to the occasion. Cody rose from nothing into...
Cody Rhodes.
Cody rose.
Oh, okay.
Cody rose. Rose from the ashes, from nothing into the monster he is today. We'll save Cody Rhodes for Freak Show Wrestling. Thank you, JoJo.
Yes. Oh, and there is Cutthroat Cody. These two are sadistic. The interesting thing in this match is these guys probably loved it when we came up with the idea of doing it in a steel cage and doing a weapons match. Both men want to prove that they're more sadistic than the other.
Absolutely. You know, when you put two rats in a cage like this, they got to eat each other. It's going to be do or die. One will survive. And we're going to see who's going to be the survival of the fittest tonight, Joe.
And right now, oh, the drop toe hold right onto the
his
to
face
the crutch.
just bent that steel crutch. My God! Now he is just pressuring Funny Bone's face into the side of that fence.
You know, any advantage these guys could take. I see a stretcher, which somebody may need to be taken out in. We got some chairs.
The stretcher is definitely convenient.
Yes.
Speak of the stretcher. Yeah, both of these guys are relentless. They are smart. They are students of the game. Anything could go here, man. I will not be surprised by anything at all.
And right now, Cutthroat Cody, interested to see what he's going to do. And look at this, the reversal.
Man, you know what? I think that might have worked out worse for Cody because if you notice the stretcher there came off of the rope before Cody landed on it, so he landed on flat stretcher. And,
are you saying that hurt worse than the other way?
I am, because that stretcher not being dropped on the ropes, I mean, it snaps back and it might cut you if it breaks, but this way it hit flat, it hit hard. Now, here we go.
And look at this, Funny Bone, he is choking out.
Why don't you smile, Cody, smile.
And there are no disqualifications in this match.
No, and that's a very dangerous thing, JoJo. You let two guys get in here like a human cockfight, man. It's going to be bloody, it's going to be gruesome, it's going to be relentless.
And I believe Cody went south of the border, where it is kind of legal at this time.
Well, I guess he'd be in good favor with Mr. Trump because everything's legal south of the border in this match.
And Cody just firing away with the forearms. The steel cage is up. Weapon style for the No Limits title. These guys have gone back and forth the last few months. Cody cashed in the case, became the champion. Funny Bone, it looked like regained the belt.
And I'll tell you, I didn't know how well Cody would do in a situation like this because, like I said, as savvy of a wrestler as he has not been in these situations where Funny Bone has. But I have been known to underestimate Cody in the past, and it came back to bite me in the ass, Joe. He seems to be in control right now.
Funny Bone is right behind him, nailing him with the elbow. And look at that, Funny Bone steps aside, the chair was there.
Yeah, I think there's a Cody imprint on that chair, man. He hit hard. Awesome indeed, JoJo. Awesome indeed.
You can hear the crowd. They are excited to see us. Maybe Funny Bone's going to take a breather. Bodi.
He's got that mask half peeled off, and he usually signals to take that face paint off when he feels like things are just about wrapped up. And I think that is a long, long way away, my friend.
And right now, Funny Bone has up Cody.
Face driver right into the mat, man.
You know, Funny Bone was so much set on dumping Cody in between the chairs that unfortunately for him.
What's going on here?
And it looks like Cody is calling for
Cody calling for his little sidekick.
Uh-oh.
Who is also growing into a gruesome competitor.
It looks like he's brought in a barbed wire bat.
This doesn't look good, man. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at that headbutt to Katie Sparrow's head.
I can't believe that. He's coming in hard way up now.
And
Those things are not
Patrick,
easy to climb.
and he has gotten the barbed wire bat into the ring.
Cody looks a little too happy for his own good. Funny Bone is ripe for the picking. Cody's smiling. That's a dangerous thing, JoJo.
Oh. Cody gets the bat knocked out.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that. A barbed wire bat underneath him gets slammed back first.
He's welting up right now. Do I see a little bit of blood there? Man, this is going to get ugly real fast if it's not already. Here we go. He's got him locked in, Joe.
And he is trying to make him tap as Cody. Will he give up? But he's got the bat in his hand. Oh! Sure, but he's screaming about the table, and the truth is we're not going to break our computers here.
Yeah, I mean, all the sound equipment is expensive, and what are we? We're not the Spanish announce table, are we, JoJo?
Yeah, that's right.
Katie Sparrow still trying to help save the day.
What are you gonna do, bitch? Come on!
And look at this, Patrick trying to climb the cage.
Knock him off!
Katie Sparrow returning the favor. Thanks for that headbutt a couple minutes earlier.
You know, normally I don't say this, Sid Bodi, but I'm kind of happy that you're here next to me because I don't feel very safe at this moment.
Well, life's kind of funny that way, JoJo.
And
Man,
right,
this is carnage. Look at that Funny Bone. He's just he's hanging on the top rope, like the laundry hanging out to dry, hanging by his man jump.
it's like we're in a steel cage match and we have to worry about our safety outside a cage. I'm not really sure what the situation. Oh, look at this. Cody has a
Cody's
pool of
busted wide
blood.
open, yes. Yeah, don't worry. I neither of us speak Spanish as far as I know.
Yes.
I don't. Do you speak Spanish? I think this table's safe as long as we don't speak Spanish.
Poquito.
Oh shit.
Oh, and look at this. Cutthroat Cody. He is a pool of blood right now.
He's out wearing the crimson mask. Uh-oh, what is he? Is that a brick? What does he have there?
There's like a hush in the crowd of like, what is going on?
Here we go. He must have a bunch of sticky notes
thumbtacks.
because he's got thumbtacks there to pin up those notes, man. He's got some evil intentions, let me tell you.
And Cutthroat Cody, you know, has probably, what would you say, 500 thumbtacks there, Sinn Bodi?
Man, easily, I'd say 1,000. Look at that. I mean, those things add up. Look at that whole ring is all sparkly and shiny like he just found a diamond mine or something. You can see him under the lights. Oh,
As he was going for the cutter.
Here we go, here we go.
And these guys are trying to stay away from the thumbtacks.
Yes, they
Neither
are.
man. And look at this,
And they both
Cody.
paid the price. Cody got the armbar.
This is a sick match. The question is, will Funny Bone, I don't believe he has ever submitted Sinn Bodi.
I don't believe Funny Bone will tap. It is not in his vocabulary to say uncle, but he is in a bad way. Not unlike Willie Mack earlier. I don't think Willie tapped either. I think Willie passed out, and that was technically a TKO. You could very well see that in a match like this right now. It's up to this referee to call it one way or another, decide is Funny Bone's life more important than Funny Bone's career.
He is wrenching it in one more time, and it is all over.
Is he out? Is he out? Is he out? He's not out. He's here. He's still in the game. Your Demon King, the original Demon King, is still in the game. And listen to that crowd, JoJo.
They are getting behind Funny Bone. Oh, and he's got up Cody.
Look at all those tacks inside Cody's boots, man. The tacks all over Funny Bone's belly. Right into the cage. Here we go. Right into the cage.
And right now,
oh, man! And Cody is pincushion, Joe. Look at that. My God, what else can Cody take?
a Death Valley driver onto the pool of thumbtacks.
Holy shit indeed, JoJo.
Without a doubt, Funny Bone looking to regain 1, 2.
My God, Cody's putting up one hell of a fight. They're both hurting. I don't know what to tell you. This is complete carnage, JoJo.
You want to talk about
He's
intestinal
going for that table.
fortitude, Sinn Bodi. Death Valley driver onto about 500 thumbtacks, but Cody in the pool of his own blood is still able to kick out.
Look at that, man. Funny Bone's got thumbtacks in his elbows. He's got one behind his ear that's dangerously close to his jugular. And, man, Cody just is eating elbows right now.
You can see people that you're just look at the crowd. There are people with the phones. People are looking at what's going on.
Absolutely.
Oh, and look at this. He's adding insult to injury.
What's going on here? I don't like this.
Patrick
just stole our table. Man, we are the Spanish announce table. Uh-oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't really like where I am.
I say we get out of Dodge, JoJo. I don't feel like
Jesus, the sadistic fans are chanting, "We want fire, Sinn Bodi."
Well, you know, we're not in the Windy City, Joe. We're not in Music City. We're in Sin City, man. And people want some sinning right now, and Funny Bone's happy to give it to them. Let me tell you. Look at all the blood pouring down Funny Bone's back, the blood pouring down Cody's head. Man, here comes Patrick for some more. Uh-oh.
I'm a little concerned of what's going on.
And I think Patrick is dead, JoJo.
I think so.
And so is our table.
I think I'm glad we got rid of our computer out of here, Sinn Bodi. We are still on record.
Absolutely, man. We're here with you right now. We're not going anywhere.
Let's get back to the action, Patrick.
And it's just a dogfight. It's up in the air, man. Human cockfight right here, just merciless.
And these two guys, they are proven once and for all. Oh!
Oh my God.
Cody Cutter.
Actually, I retract that last statement.
1,
God's got nothing to do with this.
2, 3.
Wow. Cody is
the winner of this contest, and still FSW No Limits champion, Cutthroat Cody.
What the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on? What's going on, Joe?
I have no idea what is going on here. there seemed to be some kind of communication
And right now, Sinn Bodi,
between
Funny
the
Bone.
two earlier.
this is crazy.
But right now, Cody is up on the ramp along
Yeah,
with
this is
Patrick
unbelievable,
as
man.
they
I
are
don't know what to tell
watching
you.
as the brothers Smith decimate Funny Bone after he has just got beaten down inside the steel cage.
Cody, get your guys out of that ring. Come on, guys.
And you could hear Rocky T, get your guys out of the ring. The question is the brothers
Let's go
Smith
now. Come here.
aligned with Cutthroat Cody? And he is now screaming at him, but there's Sinn Bodi. Sinn Bodi leaving the broadcast table, and he has got a chair. And over the top goes Bronson. And even he has had enough of this, as Sinn Bodi is a man who has had his ups and downs with Funny Bone, recently reuniting. Sinn Bone square pants, and he had had enough. Despite their differences, Sinn Bodi felt it was time to intercede and save Funny Bone from a further beatdown from the brothers Smith, who I have no idea why they were even getting involved after this hellacious match, one of the sickest steel cage matches you are ever going to see in professional wrestling. And there is Sinn Bodi letting Funny Bone know that he was there to help him out, trying to give him, oh, and look at this. Obviously, Sinn Bodi holding the grudge from over a year ago. It looked like they had patched things up. Funny Bone and Sinn Bodi looked like they were on the same page together. But right now, look at this. Sinn Bodi is adding to the destruction of Funny Bone, and he is just raking him against the thumbtacks and rubbing his face. Sinn Bodi, he is a man who many people have grown to love, but the truth comes out in the end. Sinn Bodi was a man who I always felt could never be trusted, and he even pulled the wool over my head. I thought Sinn Bodi had seen the light. And right now he is just adding insult to injury, as Funny Bone took a hell of a beatdown by Cutthroat Cody, then the brothers Smith, and look at this. Right onto the thumbtacks, and he is making sure Funny Bone does not get up.
One of the longest standing feuds in FSW history will finally culminate tonight. And as violent and as sadistic as both of these men are, neither has made the first move yet. I mean, realistically, they're both capable of it, but we're just not going to do it tonight. We're not going to see that. And Funny Bone has dressed up his war paint tonight with a little bit of blood, a little foreshadowing for what this match is going to bring to the table tonight.
Who would think it would turn into a chop fest? And Sinn Bodi might be getting the best of it. Oh, and he nails him with the short arm lariat. Short arm clothesline.
The question is what is in those bags?
And Sinn Bodi.
Is that the bags weren't enough? Sinn brought a reserve. Oh no! Just hammered a blade to his skull. This guy's not sane. I mean, that's obvious. Look at him. But this guy's out of control. He brought a Rocky horse with a nail bed on it.
Oh boy, Sinn Bodi has a bowling ball.
He's a real Munson sometimes, but not this time, because he nails all the pins he was aiming for.
now he's got his horse.
Yeah, with nails driven through it. What kind of children's toy is that? And Funny Bone doing everything he can to not be driven into that horse bed of nails. Oh no! And Funny Bone!
And Funny Bone had to make sure that he didn't land on it himself.
Yeah, no one wants to land on that. And just casually the referee drags it back in the corner. Doesn't try to dispose of it in any way. What the hell's Funny Bone looking for now?
I guess they have like hidden little objects or something.
All these weapons all over the place.
I see a staple gun.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, that's a staple in hardcore wrestling.
You know, does somebody have $1 to staple the... hey, I got $1 if he's going to staple Pin Bodi's head.
Yo, he'll keep that $1. Look at this, Funny Bone took too long showing off the stapler. Oh, and he got him right in the back.
Who's got some money? Who's got some money?
Hey, Sinn's asking for some money.
There you go.
Not the first time he's asked you that.
You know, he's been wrestling a lot in Mexico, so you know, he's seen the idea.
Oh my God, this
There's
is
only $1 he did it for.
This is a Backseat Boys entrance gone wrong. Well, now it definitely is. Funny Bone regrets bringing that staple gun into this battle. And Sinn, no, come on. To his hand! $1 to his hand! No, everyone's actually willingly being mugged by Sinn, it seems like. They're just giving him his money.
The question is, at the end of the match, does Funny Bone keep it or Sinn?
The winner gets the winner's share of the purse.
There you go.
They split it in some way.
Do I have to pay? Can I pay them less now?
You can do whatever you want. That's what we need.
Look at that. Bunch of fives now.
Oh no! And Funny Bone pays back Sinn in a big way. They say money is the root of all evil, and these men are proving that tonight. What a weird match is going on here.
We told you, we got it all tonight.
They could just do this to each other all night, and I don't think anyone would get bored of it.
They're making like $1,000 tonight.
No. This is just out of control.
Well, I guess he's got a pen and piece of paper. We'll staple Sinn Bodi's head.
That'd be big on the strip. Funny Bone got a picture of himself. Oh my God! That is the most authentic Funny Bone mask I've ever seen. And now Funny Bone, well, that's just as good as money.
There you go. You can sell it on eBay.
Eight by 10s and money, but stapled all over this building tonight. And here it comes. 1,633 matches consecutively. Funny Bone has hit a tope suicida.
And a second one.
And he's not done yet. It wouldn't be an anniversary show without this. Oh, look at Sinn. Enraged by his own blood, catches Funny Bone and drills him on the ramp with that suplex.
I I guess Funny Bone should have quit while he was ahead after the first 2 dives. The third time was definitely not the charm. And Sinn Bodi is busted wide open.
The most interesting part of all this, I don't think we've seen hell yet for this matchup.
We haven't even seen heaven.
We haven't seen anything yet. Right now, this is purgatory. This is what purgatory is like. That's scary. And Funny Bone can't even get in the ring. I don't know if he wants to be honest.
Sinn Bodi looks like he is grabbing the first bag.
What's in the bag? Funny Bone doesn't want to know what's in the bag, but what's in the bag? Shades of kayfabe commentaries. What do we got? Look at all those thumbtacks. See, this all started because you booked Nick Gage.
See?
Which you were scared to do, and look what it led to. What could possibly end up being the most violent match in FSW history.
And Sinn Bodi does not want to go into the thumbtacks.
No! Who wants to go into thumbtacks? No one wants to, but Funny Bone doing everything he can to make sure that doesn't happen. And the ass slap for good measure, and then he just punts his head. And Funny Bone thrown into the thumbtacks violently at a Sinn. And some of those thumbtacks have found a home in Funny Bone's body.
And this is everything we had advertised it to be. And Sinn Bodi, what is he doing with the casket?
I mean, you know the rules of the match. I think we know what he's doing. He's got himself some stray guardrail. What the hell is he going to do with that? He's bridging the guardrail. That is never a safe predicament for anybody. We know Sinn
I'm not
Bodi's out of
too
his
sure
mind.
about this.
But he's taking a lot of time here. He probably confidently believes he can because he just drove Funny Bone into thumbtacks. Look at Funny Bone now, almost getting off on the pain of those thumbtacks, piercing his flesh. Funny Bone now.
He found a chair.
A steel chair. Sinn doesn't know that Funny Bone has brought another weapon into this matchup here. And look at this, Funny Bone deciding to go up to heaven and get himself a gift from God himself. What did God pack in that Pepsi cooler?
We don't know. Some Pepsi?
Legos! Or Connects! Whatever! You do not want to land on those! And perfect! They're black, white, and red, the color of Funny Bone's paint tonight. The Funny Bone themed Legos.
And Funny Bone up top with the thumbtacks on him.
Oh, Funny Bone lands on his feet, but gets caught by the Warlord of Weird and driven into those thumbtacks, or excuse me, the Legos. That is not an even landing for the body. Thumbtacks and Legos. And pack into the thumbtacks. There's got to be about 5,000 there, but look at this. You talk about a burst of adrenaline. You talk about a man who gets off on violence. That would be the demigod of death, Funny Bone. Look at
And these guys
Sinn.
are getting fired up even more.
They love this. They live for this. You can't land anywhere safely in this ring anymore. Oh no! Funny Bone being scraped up by the tacks and driven down hard into the Legos.
And this has got to be it for Funny Bone. How much more can he take? Sinn Bodi has decimated the demigod of death.
And it's almost like the fans are encouraging the violence to go even further.
Where's Nick Gage when we need him?
Let's get him here.
And right now, Funny Bone in big trouble. Sinn Bodi.
Funny Bone's paint is just hanging from his head. That just shows you the type of war he's been through.
And I'm not sure we've ever seen Sinn Bodi up top like this.
No, he normally avoids going up there. Maybe that's the reason why. He's hung up. And a double stomp out of Funny Bone. And he's going back up. Hits another one.
And right now, Funny Bone has gotten his second win.
He's gonna go for a third double stomp. This one crushing the ribs of the Warlord of Weird. And he's not done. Look at this, they're destroying the ring, Joe. The turnbuckle's broken. Sinn barely moving. Very few signs of life, and a fourth double stomp.
And look at all the thumbtacks on Sinn Bodi's shoes.
You don't got to worry about him getting in your shoes. It's other parts they straightly get into.
And with his Funny Bone, he's got the guardrail right near the coffin.
Yeah. He's got to try and get him in that casket and end this thing for good. 4 double stomps. Oh no! Sinn still with signs of life somehow. And recklessly.
And he's lucky Funny Bone didn't catch the edge of the guardrail.
He recklessly sent Funny Bone to the outside. But he has something in mind with that guardrail. He set it up a while ago.
Oh, look at this. Is he going to backflip him onto the...
This is something, when you set something up like that, oh, there's Funny Bone making sure he doesn't go to that guardrail.
He can get impaled.
Yeah, when you set something like that up, you have no feelings for other human life. And look at this. Both men precariously, oh no. And not only did they hit the guardrail, they had a hard tumble straight to the floor.
Thank God we had some security there. We didn't want any of our fans wiped out tonight.
I mean, I didn't care, but. The goal of the match is still to get the other man in that casket.
And I can't believe that there's anything left in Sinn Bodi. But he is still fighting back. I can't believe it, James.
If Sinn's going to go down, he's going to go down with the damnedest fight of his life. Same could be said for Funny Bone. Oh, no. Sinn's shoulder clipped the edge of that casket.
And he is just getting double stomped to death.
Funny Bone, all he's got to do is close the lid. I don't think that's enough for him. Oh, no! What the hell? He's already dead. He's already dead. I mean,
can he close the casket? I think the match should be over.
At least he just closed his eyes. Well,
what a bloodbath.
Well, Funny Bone in style. Everything the match was advertised to be. Shuts the lid on this feud once and for all.